Oh, hello, friend. Happy Saturday. Hope you outside, enjoying the weather, moving your body, taking some deep breaths, and being in a place of gratitude. So, one of my Facebook, somebody in my audience asked me a question about focus. And it looks like it's something that a lot of people are struggling with these days. They want to achieve goals. They want to do certain things like from organizing the house to exercise. In other words, make some changes, progress in some areas in their lives. And they really having difficulty with focus. So I'm gonna, try to be short here in the 10 minutes and teach you some strategies of how to increase your focus, because focus is like a muscle. It's a mental muscle that you don't just wake up with it. You're not just born with focus. You train your focus. It's like a muscle. So first, let me define what focus even is. Focus is our power of concentration. Concentration is our ability to hold our attention or our awareness for a period of time. So it might be for 5 minutes, or it might be for 90 minutes. So let's say you're just a beginner into meditation and you want to just focus on your breath from even 3 minutes, and you just train yourself to focus on your breath for 3 minutes. And it sounds easy, but actually it takes work if you just beginning to do this work, because the number one enemy of focus is, you got it right, distraction. And there's so many distractions in these days, and I'm going to talk a little bit about that. So focus is your power of concentration. And it doesn't matter, doesn't have to be concentration towards writing or reading. It can be even concentration of organizing a room in your house. Like I moved to my new condo here 2 weeks ago. And in the guest room is where I tossed boxes and bags. Anything that didn't belong to my living room, my kitchen, or my bedroom was tossed in the guest room. And I took 5 to 10 minutes a day to organize something. It would be emptying one box, or folding some sheets, or throwing something away. And doing 5 to 10 minutes every day, the room is pretty much organized. And I'm going to spend another 10 minutes today. So how do you become better at focus? I'm here because I want to give you some strategies. So this is a little framework. Number one, you need to have clarity. You can't develop focus without having a clarity of what is the outcome that you want. What's the outcome? You want your house to look cleaner, your house to look better. You want your body to feel better by exercising. You want to improve your nutrition. What is it that you're looking into improving your focus? So first thing, you need clarity. And after you define what area in your life, in your house, whatever you're working on, you want to make a change, you need to ask yourself why. Why is it important to you? And what is important to ask this question? Because if you just say, I just want to clean the house, or I just want to clean their room, it's not emotional. It's just a mental statement, and it hasn't really got into your body in terms of experience. Why it's important? Like, let's face it, why it's important to keep a house clean and organized, or to be healthy? It's because we're seeking for a certain experience. We are seeking for an emotional state of what we have when the house is clean, or when we feel healthier. So get clear with your why it's important, because your motivation is going to come from that why, not from the what. What is your clarity, your definition of what you want to do, but your motivation, your energy, your enthusiasm to get that thing done is going to come from the sense of importance to you. So that's number one, clarity. Number two, it's energy. You need energy to make change in a life. Any change, tiny, medium, big, and even a big change, you're going to start with tiny little, habits, tiny little changes every single day. So you need the energy, physical energy, mental energy to do that thing. If it's cleaning your house, you certainly need that physical energy. If it's writing a course like I'm doing right now, I'm writing a 12 lessons course. It's a lot of work. So I need to have the energy, and focus is super important for me. So energy, and how do you get physical energy? By making sure you're getting 8 hours of sleep, you hydrating your body, you eating good foods that give you energy, not that rob your energy. Step outside, take a walk. So you need energy in order to focus, because a tired body, a tired brain will not be able to sustain focus, sustain attention. And number 3, it's set the goal. Set your daily goal. So let's say you got clear about what you're trying to do. Let's say you just want to start walking every day. And because by walking, you are taking care of your mind, so you're not so stressed about what's going on in the world. You are taking care of your heart. You're stepping outside and makes you feel good, improves your well-being. So that's your why. And you need the energy. So you need to set a goal to make it happen. So let's say the goal is to walk every day. You want to make that goal specific. I want to walk every day. And then you need to be able to measure. Okay, the measurement is, how long are you going to walk every day? Put a number. It's 20 minutes, it's 30 minutes. You put a number. Plant that in your brain. This is what I'm doing every day. I'm walking for 20 minutes. And the timing, what time of the day, enter that in your calendar. Just like you put important appointments in your calendar, you also put your goals on the calendar. And through that process, you have to develop these 3 qualities. Number 1 is the power of a decision. You make a decision that this is what you're going to do. It's a decision. Then you develop determination, which is nothing's going to get in the way. I'm going to do my walks every day or 6 times a week, whatever you decide. You determine to do it. Because by doing that, you eliminate that chit chat that comes on those days that we kind of don't feel like it. I just don't feel like doing that. That's BS. You don't have that conversation because you made a decision. You're determined to get this done. Right? And the number 3 is discipline. You develop the discipline of doing that thing. So discipline is what? Discipline is doing that thing you decided to do because you're determined to do, and you're going to do no matter what. You're going to do that thing in the days that you don't feel like it. So by working these qualities of respecting your decision, determination, discipline, those are basically like, call those exercises to strengthen your focus. The focus is the muscle, like a biceps. And what are the exercises you need to practice weekly to make your biceps strong? So decision, determination, discipline are the exercises to strengthen that muscle. And I'm gonna end this video by speaking about the enemies of focus. Of course, we can go and revisit, clarity, energy, and goals. If you don't have those 3 things, you already create your enemies there. But let's say you set those 3 things. Then the enemies, of course, the number 1 enemy of your focus is distraction. So if you, let's say I'm sitting here to write a 30-minute lesson on focus. So I'm here 30 minutes and I allow my phone to, ding with a text message. I have email notifications. And let's say every time I get that ding, that ping, I stop to check that. Well, every time I do that, I'm interrupting my focus, which the beauty of focus, it's that focus is what leads us to this beautiful place called the flow, which is that state that you're so engaged in your activity that you don't even think about time, environment, or anything. You're just so present in your activity. And I'm sure you experienced that many times, maybe walking, maybe running, maybe cooking, talking to a friend, being engaged in a good conversation. So that's a state of flow. So if you allow distraction to come to the spirits, you interrupt your focus and absolutely your ability to get into the state of flow. So eliminate the distractions, turn off email notifications, cell phones, dings. And if there are people in your house, ask people to leave you alone for about 30 minutes because you're going to work on something important. Or if you're just cleaning your room, put some music, be there, and don't allow anybody to interrupt you and pull you from that either, okay? So distraction. Another enemy of focus, of course, it's poor diet because you affect your energy. If you're having a diet filled with refined carbohydrates like flours and sugar, you're going to be crashing. You're not going to have the mental power to stay focused, to hold that concentration. So poor diet, it's a big issue. Another one is multitasking. And I deal with this challenge or this problem with a lot of people in the workforce. They think because they have so much to do, if they multitask, they're going to get more done. It's the opposite. Research has proved that multitasking actually compromises productivity. You can't focus and multitask, because every time if you focus on a project and you get pulled to something else, you switch your task. Studies say that it takes about 23 minutes for the brain to get back into the state of focus. So imagine what's happening right now in the workforce when people get interrupted. They're allowing themselves to get interrupted every second. It takes 23 minutes, so no wonder people are not feeling productive. They're busy, but they're not productive. And another enemy, the fourth enemy here of focus that I'm gonna say, it's your emotional state. If you're sitting down to create something, or even, again, organize a room in your house, and you are in a negative emotional state, you're anxious, you're overwhelmed, you're angry, well, you're gonna be in a state of stress. And when you're in a state of stress, you cannot focus. One of the biggest mistakes I see a lot of people making is that they try to push through. They're overwhelmed, they're anxious, they're stressed out, and they try to push through and get that focus to happen. It's not going to happen. Focus happens in a state of calm, a calm mind. So if you want to get focused on something, but you're feeling stressed out, what I recommend is that you go calm yourself down first, through breathing, through meditation, through taking a walk, taking a cold shower, whatever it takes. But you need to be in a state of calm. You need to be centered, and then you can get focused. So to repeat the enemies: distraction, poor diet, multitasking, in a negative emotional state. So that's my video on focus. I hope this helped you. Leave a comment, especially the people who asked me to create some content on focus. And I hope this helps. And if you're interested in learn more how to improve your focus, send me a message. You might want to take advantage of the 3 sessions for 1 that I'm doing right now. And this is something I never offered before. It takes 6 months to a year to work with me. My programs are 6 months to a year. So, but right now, I know a lot of people are in need for some quick help, quick start. So I'm offering 3 sessions for the price of 1. So if you're interested in increasing your focus, even learn more about how to become clear, how to set goals. I mean, just a lesson goals will take an hour. So if you want 3 sessions for the price of 1, I'm offering that right now. Make sure you message me and we can set that up. And I will help you to make your muscle focus super strong, so you achieve your goals, your outcome faster, and you feel better about yourself. So thank you so much. Enjoy this weekend. I'll talk to you soon.